I'm going to teach you how to rent an apartment or a house even if you have bad credit. So first we got to touch on, why do landlords care whether or not you have bad credit? So first off, why do landlords care in the first place? Why do they care whether or not you have good or bad credit? And to answer that question, when you have bad credit, when you have collections, when you have charge-offs, when you have late payments, evictions on your credit, what that does is it paints a picture about you. And when a landlord is looking at that picture, it paints the picture that you will not be able to pay your rent each month. And when you can't pay your rent, what happens is that landlord is not able to make that mortgage payment or pay his own bills. So something that I suggest you can start doing is start fixing your credit. If you have collections on your credit, you can get those removed very easily. I say very easily, it takes a little bit of time, but you can get them off of your credit within 2 to 3 months. And you can actually pull your credit report for free. You're actually entitled one free credit report per year for each credit bureau, because there's 3 credit bureaus. There's Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. And you can actually look at each of these bureaus and see what is negatively affecting your credit, and you can get your credit fixed. But I know what you're saying. You're saying, Kenneth, but I need an apartment now. I need somewhere to live now, even if I have bad credit. Well, that's fine. And here are some ways that you can get around having bad credit and getting into an apartment. There are a lot of landlords out there that don't really care about what your credit is. They actually care more about how much money you make per month compared to what they're renting the apartment or house for. I call these income-based landlords. So these landlords, again, don't care about your credit report. They care about how much money you make. And the way you find them is simple. You reach out to for rent by owners, or you're not looking to talk to property managers. You're looking to talk to the actual owner of the property. And you're going to just simply ask them if they would look at your income over your credit for qualifying for that house or apartment. And another thing that you can do is you can come up with 3 months worth of rent and offer that in exchange for not looking at your credit. Another way that you can get into an apartment or house without them looking at your credit is by getting some referral letters typed up. And what I mean by that is reach out to your employer, reach out to some friends, some family, people that know you and know who you are, and ask them if they can write you a referral letter describing what kind of person you are. A lot of landlords like to see somebody who is responsible, and there is a lot to be said when you can get your friends, family, or even your employer to write you a letter saying that you are now responsible and you're in the process of becoming more responsible as well. If you have past landlords that you were able to pay your rent on time, you can actually get a referral letter written up by them if they're willing, and that can be used as a very strong message to a new landlord. Another thing that you can do is get a roommate. Find somebody that has better credit than you do and ask them if they would like to rent an apartment with you, and you'll split the rent with them and it'll be a win-win situation. Something else that you could do is get a cosigner. And what a cosigner is somebody that is not going to live at that apartment, but is willing to sign and say that they will be responsible if you don't keep up with the payments per month on the rent. Now, guys, these are just a few different things that you can do to get into an apartment or a house. Just keep in mind that we all fall into trouble sometimes. Sometimes we get into problems, and we're all imperfect. We all make mistakes, and it's just really about learning from those mistakes and becoming better. So make sure you pay your bills on time, you keep up with your payments on your credit cards, and start building your credit. And again, if you have collections, be sure to start trying to get those off of your credit. I wouldn't pay them unless they offer to take them off of your credit in exchange for you paying them. And as always, if you know anybody that needs to buy or sell a house in your area, have them reach out to me. I'm a licensed realtor here in Oklahoma City area. If you're somewhere out of Oklahoma, be sure to still reach out to me if you know somebody who is looking to buy or sell a house. If you need anything, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me on Instagram at Kenneth Dusang. I'm always free to answer questions, and I'll be happy to help you out the best I can. All right, I will talk to you soon. Thank you.